I'm back in the building. I am back in the building. Wazam. So, alright, it got cold out here. Thank goodness. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna talk today about an interesting subject. And before I go ahead and start, this subject came to me by a guy named Cole Wallace. And I was working at a place, and he was like one of the directors or something like that, director of operations. And he came to me, called me up to his office. He was like, hey, come up here real quick. I want to talk to you about something. I go up to the office, and he tells me, he said, are you working to live or are you living to work? And I was like, wait, what? Like, cause I ain't know what we were about to discuss. I had no idea what we were about to talk about. I was like, what you talking about? What is you saying? I don't understand. Like, what, you call me up here for this? So I was like, all right, that's, me thinking that in my mind. I was just like, what's up, Cole? What's up? What you want, man? I'm busy. So he's like, are you working to live or are you living to work? So basically, let's talk about it. Let's get it. All right. So in our occupations, and let me just say this. I am not where I want to be in my career. And a lot of people are not, right? Because if you go ahead and you start saying, yeah, I'm good, I'm good where I'm at with my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful. I have a lot of gratitude for where I'm at in my career. But I am not, man, I have so many goals. Like, no lie, it's going to take a lifetime to get to where I want to be. Because where I want to be in retirement basically is like owning a city, owning my own state. So that's how, you know what I'm saying? Owning my own country, my own planet. I'm on a whole nother level. Like, as far as like my goals are big. Like, I want to take over the world. I do. I really want to take over the world. I want to not only own my own city, I want to own my own world. So, and I'm serious. I'm being honest, dead ass, straight up. Like, I'm being straightforward with y'all, man. I want to own it all. But let's talk about occupations, all right? Let's not digress. This is what we own right now. So, I don't know everything. I'm just giving my opinion on the workflow, the war, when you go to your wardrobe, right? So basically, your occupation, your career, you should not be working you should be working to live, not living to work. Because in some cases, basically what happened is you'll work like this, right, all your life, and then you'll become like 75, 80 years old. Then you don't want to start working because you've been living to work all these years. So you've seen it happen to older people, like to the veterans at work and things of that nature. They start working and they wind up expiring. They hit the expiration date. Like, damn near simultaneously after retirement, they wind up passing away. You know what I'm saying? Because they were living to work. So now they life is, that's it. Throw their hands up. About to go home and die. And get my affairs in order type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, it's not funny. It's not a game. It's serious, man. It's messed up. Because so many of us, like, really, 65, we want to retire and things of that nature. So then you just lived your whole life to make sure you got things in order for the next generation and the next generation after that, because you want to leave the world better than when you first came. That's why I do this. I do this because I want to leave this whole world, this earth, not the world, because we think of the concept of the world. I'm not talking to people of the world. I'm talking to those who want to go ahead and make things better, who want to be in the kingdom of heaven, because the kingdom of heaven is within us, right? So we want to go ahead and make things like heaven on earth. We ain't waiting to die to get, I'm gonna wait till I die to go to heaven, mate. I mean, I'm gonna wait till I die. No, man. We want to have heaven on earth while we here. And when we pass away, go ahead and create planets. Because we ain't never gonna die. We'll take this body off and walk around without it. You know what I'm talking about? Right here, shout out. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Cole Wallace. You dig? So we want to go ahead and keep that perception of life open to us. You know what I'm saying? That we work to live. Meaning that you should be able to have the fruits of your labor in your life. You should be able to have plenty, more than enough, straight up. And if you're not, then you have to work towards getting that. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not being where you want to be at in your career because you're working towards it. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You want more water, so you go ahead and you go get it. It's that simple. But it's not that simple because it takes time and effort. So I'm not going to downplay getting and manifesting your goals and dreams and having it into your reality. Seeing your fruits of your labor in real time. You see what I'm saying? Because it's very, very difficult. I've had 3 real jobs in my whole life, right? My first real job was the Marine Corps. My second real job was the career that I had in hospitality. And this one is the third one, is being an electrician. I always aim to be is do 150%, 100% into everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? But we got to remember in our personal time that reflects our career. You know what I'm saying? So when you get off from work, what you do will trickle into your personal life. I mean, your work life, right? So let's say you going home and you doing all kind of things that's negative. Let's say you doing all kind of drugs and stuff. That, trust me, I guarantee you everybody knows that work. I guarantee you they ain't even got it. They just look at you one time like, and then my eyebrows go up like, they know. You know what I'm saying? Off the dump. And I'm sorry, some people ain't gonna want to hear that. Nope. A lot of people don't like that because they have habits and they can't break it right now. They can, because ain't no such thing as can't. But they don't want to stop doing the negative thing that they're doing. So they just want to go ahead and continue and proceed into that type of lifestyle. To each his own. That's your choice. That's why you have choice. Free will, right? But go ahead and work to live, not live to work. It's like sometimes you see some people live for their spouse. And let's say the spouse passes away. They go right behind that spouse and die too. Because they've been living for that spouse their whole life. That was their whole life. Their whole world was her husband. As soon as her husband died, she had nothing to do but die with him. Because her life, everything that she invested was into her husband. We give up energy, right? So, okay, let's get into that part right there. This is the part that I like to talk about, because when you give your energy, too much energy to something, it can have negative effects on it because it pulls away from it. So it's like this. It's like a ball that's swinging. And this is the thing that you want, is that ball, right? So as soon as you go to trying to get it too much, the ball swings away from you. But if you just go ahead and naturally just not even put too much energy into it, but just reach out and grab the ball. You have to apply the practice, hard work, dedication, and studying, basically. Learn all about it. And then those things become natural, like, you know, you see it done, you practice it, you study it, you do it. Then you teach it. Input, output, boom. Success in that area of your life. You see what I'm saying? That's how simple it is. But it takes time and effort. So don't invest none of your time into nothing that ain't going. Once you put it into that, you have to gain back from that. So don't give up. You see what I'm saying? Don't give up. Once you give anything time, you can't get it back. So keep on pushing as far as that thing may go. That way you can go ahead and perfect your hustle and reap the benefits of your hustle. All right. So I'm about to eat my lunch. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be 100% in everything that y'all do. Y'all like and subscribe and go ahead and hit the bell so you can get all my videos every time I drop something. Y'all be blessed. Like I said, be 100% in everything that you do. You owe it to yourself. Keep it 100 and it's just straight through the roof. Ah.